This is State Senator Royce West with another edition of the Austin Report. I'm hoping that all of you ladies had a great Mother's Day. It was a heck of a week last week. That's why we didn't have the Austin Report. We were waiting to see what would be happening in the State House. And I want to thank the Democrats in the State House for standing up and battling against Republicans that were passing a quote-unquote voter integrity bill, which you know as well as I know was nothing but a voter suppression bill. Yes, Democrats were able to put some amendments on the bill, but the final analysis is we didn't have the votes. And why didn't we have the votes? You know, that annual refrain, elections matter. If indeed we want to make certain that we get people in office that will be supporting us, we've got to make certain that we not only register the vote, but that we turn out the votes and we have the numbers. You're going to hear me say that over and over and over again. We have the numbers if we get out to vote. Not only did that particular law pass out of the House, which is now coming back to the Senate, but the constitutional carry bill passed out of the Senate along party lines, 18 Republicans, 13 Democrats. You tell me, how does that bill make the job of law enforcement any safer? How does that particular bill make it any safer on the streets of this state or any country? You can look at the news daily and see the number of people that are being, frankly, murdered on our streets. And so having more guns will make us safer? I don't think so. When you begin to look at the budget, we were told this past week by the comptroller that we have a surplus of some $750 million. Now, think about this. We have what we call, and this deals with higher education, we have what we call the Texas Grant that basically says that if you are able to maintain a certain grade point average, we will give you a grant to pay for tuition and fees. But we're not covering all the kids that are eligible for that grant. But yet and still, what is being proposed now and as a part of the budget is to take away the licensing fee for to get a concealed handgun license, which is going to cost the state of Texas some $28 million, and then backfill that revenue loss with revenue from another source, probably the $750 million, part of the $750 million that's coming in, as opposed to taking some of that $750 million and making certain that we fully fund financial aid to get students in school, that we fully fund what we call the JAMP program. For those of you that do not know what the JAMP program is, it's a joint admissions medical program. And we'd be able to expand that to provide additional opportunities for young people who want to be doctors to be able to get into not only undergraduate, but our medical schools here in the state of Texas. You know, when you think about the George Floyd Act, I've told you over and over again, Republicans have decided not to vote on the George Floyd bill. What we have been able to do working with some Republicans is to be able to get at least the chokehold bill passed in the Senate, the duty to render aid passed in the Senate, and also the duty to intervene. And we're still working on the no-knock warrant. I want to compliment State Representative, first-term State Representative Jasmine Crockett for the work she's been doing over there in the House, as well as second-term State Representative Carl Sherman for the work he's doing. And we're working together. That's right, we're working together to try to get something done in our, based on our social justice agenda. And we will get some things done. We may not get everything we want, but we'll come back and get other things done if we can count on people getting out to vote, and that's getting additional power here in the legislature. Wow, 21 days to go. These next 3 weeks are going to be something else. I'll make certain that I keep you up on what's going on in Austin by providing you the Austin Report. This is State Senator Royce West. Hope each and every one of you have a great week.